Hi everybody, I've arrived at last because I do. Hello. I'm not very good at introductions. It's me, it's Shelly, and I have a very special guest with me today.
Hello, hi everybody. How are you? How's everybody doing? I see some people in the Hey Dandy, you moderating?
Yeah. I've not added him as a mod, have I? Do you want to be a mod, Dandy? Just confirm that before I do, because I don't want to make you do something you don't want to do.
Um if you want to make me a mod, I don't mind. I think it'd be kind of pointless though cuz I'm just the guest.
No, I was asking Dandy.
Oh, Dandy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Where's my wrench?
Well,
Okay, yeah, I think he does. He's asking where his wrench
yeah,
is.
give Dandy that sick wrench.
There you go. He's in moderation now. There you go.
Heck yeah. What's up, Rip Stud? What's up everybody? How you guys doing?
You're doing all right. Yeah. Hi
This is
Zion. Glad you could make it.
Oh shit, Zion, what's up, dude? It's been years. It's been a fat minute.
Felt like it. Okay, I'm glad you felt like moderating. I know it's not an easy job to do.
Felt like moderate. Yeah, I was in the mood to moderate. I just feel like deleting people's messages and being in charge.
Yeah. Hi Dot Drifter. Hope you've not been too knackered from work today, because I know you've been doing a lot. So I hope you're doing all right. But right, what we're gonna do today, everybody, is we're gonna do like voice chatting stuff. Mostly improv,
Yeah.
but this is what voice actors do. We improv. Uh,
Yeah, we're just kind of shooting the shit. Talk, we're down to like do voice requests. I can't do has been voice requests, unfortunately. We're down to like just generally talk about voice acting. If there's anything that anybody has questions about, anything related to that subject.
yeah.
Baja, Baja, Baja. That's not voice acting. That's just my favorite soft drink.
Yeah, Danzilla asked before what they meant by saying you were like a Baja cat, and we had to explain to him that it's your favorite drink.
Yeah, so Baja Blast is a drink they have at Taco Bell here in the States, and I think in Canada now too. I don't think it's anywhere else right now, but yeah, it's a drink. It's really bad for you. I love it.
uh, oh, hang on, I've got a question already. Oh, it's you. Of course, it's you, Dandy. um, Shelley, tell us everything about the voice acting world, and also Henlo Neko. um, Tell us everything about voice acting. I don't know, to be honest. I'm.
There's a lot to talk about there.
I mean, I'm a. I'm not a professional. I've not done professional work yet. I'm auditioning for professional work, but it's not that simple to get into. It takes a bit, so I'm kind of just hanging on a bit, and I'm doing all my YouTube shit. But you know,
Hey, there's no way to talk about everything in the voice acting world because there's just too much, and there's so much that both neither of us know about. That like I don't think any singular voice actor would know everything.
no, not
Is
really.
the thing.
That would be like the
Oh my
most
gosh,
amazing. Oh,
Christopher! Holy
holy!
cow!
Oh wow! Oh wow! What's the thing? I know it's not a lot, but I know this year has been stressful for you. So here's to keeping the dream alive. Thank you so much. Why am I deserving of such nice people? I can never get over this. Really, I can't. Why is everybody so nice to me? Did you get the role of crime, Minnie? No, no, I did not. When I didn't audition. What it is we're not really talking about has been. We can't. So any has been questions. Oh, how did I get Michael though? I just asked him.
Yeah,
Pretty
technically you
much.
asked Ashley, and I was a done deal, but then Ashley couldn't do it. So now I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, we'll get.
It was gonna be a double feature, but Ashley's busy right now doing far-fetched work, which, by the way, is turning out very good. I'm so excited for you guys to see that.
I saw her post a image teaser that was distorted, and
Yeah, the
that
poster. We just got the poster made.
that looks interesting. I can't wait to see what that's unveiled. I'll see what that looks
Oh, the
like.
poster is so cool. Um, the artist Croissant, I think that is their name. I cannot remember. They did such a fantastic job with everything. We just did the scratch audio for Farfetched for the for this short that we're working on, this teaser, I think, and it is so hectic. It's a roller coaster. I can't wait for everybody to see it. All the voice acting is done. Now it's just starting boards, I think.
Oh wow. It's getting
Yeah,
it's
and
getting
then
really far in a short amount of time, so it's a lot of work put into it.
dude, they want to get this first like fully fledged short done really soon. Sooner than you guys would expect, actually.
Oh wow. What's
I
this?
don't want to give too much info, but like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I just noticed the word. Is that person's name removed? Oh my! Is this an inside joke? Because that says their name is removed.
Oh yeah, that's totally an inside joke.
Okay. Oh, it's a question for you. It says, care
How
to.
much do I like Shelly on a scale of 1 to 10? Shelly's a 10.
Oh,
Shelly's great.
oh, thank. Rip stud. Oh my god! You did not just do that. What the fuck? $100? Are you serious?
Holy cow. No question, no request. Have a wonderful day and torture Ashley for not being here. I will. I'll make sure she feels endless amounts of guilt. Nah, she's fine. She's busy working. I think she's actually taking a power nap right now because she's been working literally nonstop. I don't think she has like a life aside from work right now.
Aw.
We don't really hang out much. She's just been working, and anytime I do hang out, I usually just have to be there while she's working to hang out. So
Oh wow.
she's keeping real busy. She's working herself to the bone, but she wants to make the best thing she can, and I understand.
It's the best way to go about it, really, but she does need to take some time to herself because she'll get overly
No,
stressed
she
out.
definitely. Well, that's why she's taking a nap right now. She's taking a little break, taking it easy. We do like force her to take. I think the other day I forced her to take a day off, and she was just like, "What is my purpose in life? What am I doing? Why am I not working right now?" she's like got that really severe workaholic mentality of if I'm not working, then what is the value of my life? like that is how she feels when she's not doing anything. And I'm like, Ashley, learn to just vibe and exist. You don't have to be working.
Is it gonna be a Mary Poppins situation where they have to teach her not to be a workaholic?
It's gonna have to be, yeah. That's basically what it's coming up to. Uh, I did see a question for me earlier. Oh, this is for both of us. Crystal Jam asked, "How old were you guys when you both wanted to voice act?" If you want to answer first, Shelly.
um. Oh wow. And I've been doing funny voices and recording them since I was, oh wow, it's about 5 or 6, I think. Me and my brother used to record fake radio shows on cassette tapes all the time. Remember those cassette tapes? Remember those? Yes, I'm that
Oh,
old.
dude, I remember those too. I remember I used to, as a kid, this is before I ever had an interest in voice acting. As a kid, me and my brother, we would have like a camcorder. We'd have an old camcorder from like the 90s, and we would just film the other playing a video game and just like dubbing over the characters.
Oh wow.
I specifically remember doing that to the video game Rugrats Search for Reptar on the PS1. I remember we would just dub over stuff. It was so stupid.
I used to love
But I
that
see.
game.
As for me, I think that I started like having an interest in voiceover. So I started doing like impressions of Mickey Mouse as a kid back when I was in middle school. So like 6th grade. So I was like what, 10? I was like 10 or so when I started wanting to do stuff. And yeah, it wasn't until like 2007, I think, that I actually started doing dubs of some kind, and got really into voice acting. And then it was like 2008 or 2009 that I joined the voice acting community. But yeah, we all have different paths. Also, I see that you got a donation from Chili Cat for $10.
Oh, nice. No question, but letting you know, thank you for these times. They're great and awesome. Also goes to Devon Rev, also Dandy. So you're thanking 4 people. Okay, that's okay.
That is okay. Dude,
They-
Donald Duck. I cannot talk as Donald Duck. I can make the noise. I can't talk as Donald Duck.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
do the noise.
so we had when we did our podcast a while ago, we had Sonny Strait on here. He was he's actually been a friend of mine for a while now, and he
Nice.
can.
Sonny's awesome.
He's really lovely. And he had he does a really good Donald Duck. He can do it. So he said it.
Nice.
He said his dad taught him to do it when he was a kid, and he said he really wanted to do that voice so badly. And then it came to a point where, after a while, after he'd practiced and learned to do it properly, he said his dad had come in and he could go into his dad and he'd say to his dad in a Donald Duck voice, "Hi, Daddy."
Oh, that's really sweet.
and he said it was great. He come on. He was brilliant. I mean, Dirt Devi Gaming, who is one of the mods here, he is a big Dragon Ball fan, and he was going all fanboy on that day for Sonny, because he said, "This is Krillin, man."
It's also Usopp in One Piece. He's what's his name from Assassination Classroom? The big smiling
Koro
dude.
Sensei.
Koro Sensei, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of wonderful characters. He voiced Lupin in a few Lupin films, I think.
He did, yeah, and the one role that he says nobody will ever let me forget I did was Maze Hughes.
Maze Hughes is the legendary role, though.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic character.
He's basically saying, he said when he did the original Full Metal Alchemist and he died in that, he said it made it really sad and everything. And then they said, and I thought, he's dead, I'll never voice this character again. And then they said, oh, we're doing Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, it's kind of like a rehash of the story. We need you to voice Maze Hughes again. Oh, okay. Well, you do die again, though. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yep.
So he said, he died twice. And he said, one thing I noticed as well that I asked him about was, every single character you've played, besides Usopp, who should have died multiple times, is the only one who never died. Everybody else you played has died.
He just voices a lot of characters that die. Yeah. That's a pretty good career.
Yeah. And he said the funny thing is, he told us the story about how he got the role of Krillin, because that was the first major role he got. And he said how he got it was, the Ocean Dub used to do, the Ocean Studios in Canada used to do the first English dubs of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, where Terry Klassen voiced Krillin, I believe, at the time.
Yeah. And he said apparently the director who was getting people to audition for Krillin heard Sonny's interpretation. And he said, what were you going for? And I said, oh, I was kind of going for kind of doing a Terry Klassen impression, kind of, bring that sort of voice in there. And the voice director apparently told him he never liked his version of it. He never liked Terry Clarkson's voice. So he said, what else can you kind of give to that? I want to try and get away from that. What can you give to it? So he just said, and he said, well, he's a short guy, but he's a fighter. So he's really strong. So he said, well, what about Popeye on helium? And they said, well, what would that sound like? Then he did his Krillin voice saying, I don't know, something like this. Come on, guys, let's go. And he's like, yeah, do that.
Honestly, it's such an iconic voice for him. Like, he does a perfect job. He's definitely like the definitive English voice for Krillin.
Yeah. Oh, Devi gave us $20. Devi gave us $20. Shelly, I wanted to thank you for the last 2 years of being my friend. You, Rip, and Dandy have stuck by me and will never stop thanking you all. Oh, that's no problem. I will do always. Also, request, can Michael do his best Joker impression to Shelly?
I've never tried to do a Joker impression. It'll be so bad. Um, let me listen to the Joker's voice real quick.
That's fine.
Just like Joker voice. I okay, good. The Joker did pop up. So let's listen to the classic Mark Hamill. Just for reference. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, Amorous Noel T. Yes, we are live streaming.
I will not be able to do it. This is me trying, and it does not sound very good. Basically, just adding a little rasp. It doesn't sound good at all.
It's not a bad attempt. It works.
I'm not an I'm not an impressionist. I used to try to do impressions. I got out of that pretty quickly though, and I am. Ooh boy, I am rough on my impressions.
Yeah. Oh, and Removed gave me $10 saying, "Hello friends." It's because of my kitty. "Hello friends. Just a quick question request. Can you tell how the two of you met? Thanks. I give you head pats."
I think we first met in a call on Ashley's Patreon, sir. I might be wrong. I think that might be where we first... Or was it on Honeycord?
I think it was during one of Ashley's Patreon calls. There was a lot of people in there. It was like over 30 people. And they were all started talking over each other. And I think, funnily enough, considering what I said to you earlier, it was a panic attack was how you met me.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
It was a really cramped call. I understand, how bad that could be. Those calls were always so insane. We haven't done those in a while. And if we ever do, I hope that we can figure out a system to make it a little more tolerable for people. Because I know that a lot of people didn't like how insanely cramped and like loud they were. And I agree, because it was overstimulating.
Yeah. But because I felt like, I just want to speak to people and all that, but I've always, I don't know, don't think I can say it's more disciplined, it's more brainwashed into me, but I was kind of raised to sort of like be quiet when people are speaking, and it's kind of like an automatic response no matter what the situation I'm in. And then I feel like, oh my god, that's brainwashing. What the hell? What the hell have you done to me? But
hey, it's the same for me too. I was raised to kind of, not really speak up until, it was my turn or something. Not my parents weren't like very harsh or very like they didn't discipline me much. That was mostly something that I learned from school. Most of anything that I have is from school. My mother raised me really well, I think. Like I think that most of my good values are from her, whereas most of my bad values are from school.
I mean, my mum raised me and my brother on her own, and she wonders sometimes if she was a good enough parent, but we can both say to her, well, yeah, you were, because we're not assholes, because we're just decent people. So I'd say you're a good parent. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I see that Crystal Jam asked, what would you like to see more of in animation, representation-wise? I'm making a show about it and want to get as many opinions as possible.
Oh, by the way, thanks for your art. I just noticed at the bottom, say, what did that say? I was like, okay. The thing...
Are we talking representation-wise as in, like, LGBTQ, people of color, or are we just talking... just general, like, what we'd like to see in animation that isn't currently in a lot of animation. Because if it's representation for LGBTQ or people of color, I absolutely want to see a lot more of that. Like, that's always great. But if it's just about what we want to see more of in animation, that's a tough one for me. Because I haven't really put much thought into that question.
did he? What is the to represent? Is it that in such? Because um, then I'm for that as well. But do you also mean in terms of somebody representing you for auditions or things, something like that?
I think they just mean like, is there a certain trope or something that we'd like to see in cartoons? Because if there's one thing I can think of as far as cartoons go, I know I'd like to see more adult cartoons that don't try to have the um, the most bland looking art style. I love shows. I love what Viv's doing with Hell of a Boss and Has Been, and I love what a lot of other creators are doing, where cartoons don't have to be, let's say, bland looking if
Mm,
they're for an adult market. I can appreciate some of the simpler designs for adult cartoons that are more simple and not really expressive. But at the same time, I don't know. I like seeing cartoons that have like really nice aesthetic styles, and you see that. I'm glad that we see that a lot in cartoons on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and Disney and stuff. But I do think it'd be cool to see a lot more of that in adult animation. It's a shame that they just don't think it sells.
ah, I think yeah, because I feel like because when I saw like the Has Been pilot and then I saw the Hell of a pilot, and there was a lot of musical numbers and there was also a lot of direction with the sound and how colourful the characters were, how interesting they all looked, how they stood out from each other. I've honestly never seen an adult show like it, and that's what drew me in. I think, and I think that's why they
Yeah,
have a lot of warnings to say this is not for children. It looks bright and colourful and nice, but it's not. You have to know this.
yeah. That's the thing is it seems like they're in this mentality of like, oh, if it's too attractive looking, kids will want to watch it and it's not for kids. Whereas, that just kind of makes it a lot more limited, makes it seem like all adult cartoons have to be unattractive.
Yeah. I mean, this a lot of the time. One thing I've noticed in a lot of adult cartoons is the lack of music. There isn't really any music going on. It's just dead silence with the voices most of the time and some sound effects added. And
Yeah,
that's fine, but it depends on the sort of humor you want to give to make that work.
yeah, because a lot of adult animation is usually very dry and very much not expressive. I guess is what is the word. Uh, they usually tend to kind of just be more descriptive. Like most of the humor in those cartoons is in dialogue, not in animation, not in music or anything. It's like look at Family Guy.
Mm,
Most of the humor is in dialogue. Like
yeah.
there are visual gags every now and again, but they're very rare.
Mm,
It's any punchlines or any jokes they make are genuinely always done in dialogue. And because of that, the dialogue takes priority, so they don't have music to accompany it unless it makes sense
mm.
or unless like it's necessary for a joke.
Yeah, I think where Family Guy falls flat to a degree is some jokes that don't land very well. They want it to land, so they don't end it, and it goes on for like 4 minutes or so.
Yep.
I think
I
one.
mean that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen with most adult cartoons. It's just most frequent in Family Guy. It seems like.
Mm, I think quite a few are learning from that because they think I don't find that funny. I'm not doing that. Because it's
Yeah.
like because the amount of people who say like, "Oh, well, you've brought that joke back every nearly every episode or nearly every season." No one finds it funny anymore, sort of thing. I think
Yeah.
I think the biggest example of them repeating a joke was like them chicken fights that they did.
Yeah. The chicken fight. That
Yeah,
gets repeated a lot. Also, someone says animation is art and art is appealing to everyone. I agree. And
yeah,
what I said about adult animation typically having like these more simple, less attractive art styles. Even with those art styles, there are some adult cartoons that I really like, and as a kid, I would really like them still too. Like it didn't matter if they were less, flashy and attractive compared to other cartoons as a kid. Like I still loved Futurama. I still liked Family Guy when I was a little child. And I didn't know any better. I still liked a lot of shows like that. Like it didn't South Park. It didn't matter when I was a kid. I liked it no matter what. So like it, I think that they should be a little more open to more expressive character designs and animation styles in adult animation. I think they're starting to open up to that. I know that. Oh my God, what's it called? Dan Versus. Is it called Dan Versus? It's a Canadian show, I think.
Yeah.
I know that when they pitched it, it had this ugly art style. But then when they actually got into production, they're like, okay, like they pitched it with this ugly art style on purpose because they knew that people wouldn't pick it up unless it did. And then they changed the art style back to what they originally wanted for the show and just made everyone deal with it. And they got away with it. And the art style they always intended to use is so much better.
Yeah. And
you
also,
know what Dan Versus is, right?
I do, yeah. I've never watched it, but I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. It's the guy with the black t-shirt that says jerk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dirt Devy Gaming, $5 also is asking the question for Neko, who wants to know, we're both magical girls, but what are our catchphrases?
We're both magical girls. What are our catchphrases? Nyaha, got a Baja Blast. Woohoo! I don't know.
I don't know what mine is at all. Mine's probably something like, I don't know. Just be a squeaky cat.
What is Sailor Moon's like? By the something I will punish you. Something like that. Sailor Moon.
In the name of the moon, I will punish you.
Something like that. Yeah.
And oh yeah, Christopher Bayless says, my first ever animation gig was Hell on Earth, and I was wondering if Ashley went through the same experience.
I don't know if Ashley has gone on record and talked about this, and I don't know. I won't share very much, but I do know that there was literally a point where Ashley was doing animation for a project, and she was literally homeless for like 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
She was homeless for a few weeks and did animation for a project at some point. So yeah, she has had it pretty rough with animation work. That was a long time ago though. She's obviously, we're in a much better place right now and doing good. But like everybody goes through different situations in life. We all work to different degrees, and yeah. What matters is that it built Ashley up, and she was able to get through it, and she's in a much better position now.
Oh yeah, I'm glad she's doing it all right.
Yeah, I mean she's overworking herself to the bone right now. Otherwise, she's doing good, taking a fat cat nap, even though she's a bunny.
Bunny naps.
Has anyone ever heard of Dragons by Planet Plush? I've not.
I have no idea what that is. No. Planet Plush sounds familiar, but I've never heard of Dragons though. Perfect wants to know, do you guys have special approaches to get into characters while voice acting?
That depends. I'm kind of very used to just jumping into character. Usually, sometimes what helps is if you have a word or phrase that helps you get into character. Like with Angel, I think I've said this on Honeycast, but with Angel, I really like to say the word fucking, because saying the word fucking shit. So like saying the word fucking helps me kind of get into character, which is so stupid. It's such a stupid word to help jump me into that character, but fucking.
Yeah. Well, it's to their own, really. It's what makes you, because if you know the character and what they do, it's if it helps you, it's definitely worth doing over and over when you're recording.
Exactly.
It's like when I'm recording, if I already know the character, if they already have a voice, for example, and I'm doing an impression of them, I'll try and hear that voice out and see if I can pull it off. But one thing I don't really like to think of myself as an impressionist. I just try to. It's sort of like my own interpretation of that character, while at the same time sounding close to how the original voice actor did it to a degree. But sort of like how I would do it. Like, there's a lot of people who've said, like, oh, well, I think one person said a while ago, your Steven Universe kind of sounds like Mickey Mouse. And I thought, I don't want to overplay that, so I thought I'll tone it down a bit and see how that works. And then it ended up coming along the lines of, I can do little Steven, but older Steven is a bit more difficult because his voice is deeper. But I can do little Steven in the sense of like, come on you guys, form opal! I want to see a giant woman! Sort of like that.
That sounds pretty good. I really want to hear what the Steven voice that sounded like Mickey Mouse sounds like.
I think the Mickey Mouse is more leaning towards my Ruby voice now, because she's a bit more. When I do Ruby, I try and do my Steven, but a bit more high pitched. So it's in the sense of Sapphire, it's fusion. What's so wrong with it? I just really go a bit too high, I think. Especially when she's yelling.
Dude, I think that if you like strained that a bit more, you would totally sound like Toad. If you like strained it a lot more, it would just sound like Mario.
Mario, why do we gotta cut the princess? You're the one who saves her all the time. Jesus. Hey, Mario.
I love Toad. His voice is like destructive on your vocal cords, but it's just such a funny sounding voice.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I know a guy. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, no. You go ahead first.
I was going to say, I know a guy he did a voice recording for me the other day for a video I'm doing, and he did a Princess Peach voice, and I was like, how are you pulling that off?
How deep was his natural voice?
Quite deep. But he was able to go really high. So sort of like higher than that. And I was like, how are you doing that?
Oh, Mario.
How are you doing that?
With willpower.
I don't know.
When you're saying that, I'm imagining Fantokyo in a dress when you say I don't know why.
God. Listen, man, he would rock that dress on stage.
He would. He'd look really good in it.
I was about to say though, I know what'll be entertaining to this audience.
Go on.
I'm going to teach you how to do the baby cry if you don't already know.
Oh, I'd like to know this.
Do you know how to do a baby cry? Like if you do, I would like you to demonstrate.
I don't really though. But I do know that you do have to get it all coming from the throat though to make it sound authentic.
Yeah. Are you able to do anything close to like an Elmo like voice where it's like,
Hello.
I can't speak clearly, but I can't speak clearly as Elmo. I used to be able to. I don't know what happened, but like
It's all in the back of the throat.
like that right there. It goes from the back. It's basically literally the same exact placement as Elmo.
Ah, hey everybody.
And wait, do that again.
Hey everybody. Elmo's gonna tell you a secret. Did you see
it's
it?
literally right there. Yeah, it's right there. And what you do is
Instead of talking,
you just like close your throat while your throat is like in that placement and just like
Oh wow.
yeah, it's literally just Elmo's voice, but you tighten your throat and close it off, and then you just make whatever noise.
Oh, I need to try that now.
It's annoying. I love doing it.
Oh god, oh god. See if I can get right back in there. Hold on, because I could do something at the back of my throat at one point. But I can't remember what it was now because it was a while. I'll try this one. So it's just like Elmo, but then you go like. But it's like I sound like a baby giraffe. How dare you?
Like this is without tightening the throat. Oh my god, that still sounds pretty okay.
Yeah, it does.
That was without tightening the throat. Okay. I feel like tightening the throat is a little more realistic, but I've never tried it without tightening my throat. Sounds more like a cartoon baby cry. Oh my god, it sounds like a sheep.
Oh my gosh! Get the stuff ready. The sheep is about to be born.
Oh my god. Also, yes, what Neko said. It's annoying. I love doing it. Yes, that is my motive. That is my motivation in life. If it's annoying, I'll do it. I love being annoying. Also, it looks like we got donations or two. I think it was just one from Plot Point Media. Quick request for either of you. Could you, in whatever voice you would think would fit, say, Long John Silver, you've got the makings of greatness speech from Treasure Planet. I would need to look that up because I haven't seen Treasure Planet since it first came out.
I've never seen it at all.
Treasure Planet speech?
Also, Lenali Visual, I know you've been asking me to sing Grand Opera, but I am not that good, so I really cannot. Grand Opera, though, oh wow. Do you know my grandma used to sing Grand Opera?
You both sound like offhand squeak toys. Hold on. Where's my squeak toy at? Oh, it's all the way across the room. Hold on. I'm gonna grab it.
Squeak toy. Oh.
Hold on. I'm a little lightheaded from that. I had to blow into it to make it keep doing that. Anyway, John Silver's quote. I'll do it as Rocky Rickaby, because that's probably the easiest one I could do it in. Now you listen to me, James Hawkins. You got the makings of greatness in you, but you got to take the helm and chart your own course. Stick to it, no matter the squalls. And when the time comes, you get the chance to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of. Well, I hope I'm there, catching some of the light coming off of you that day. I royally screwed up some of that because I think that it was worded incorrectly on whatever source I was using, but there's a little bit of that quote somehow.
Yeah, I was
Please
going
watch. Oh no, go on. I
was gonna say I don't have a copy of that script, but I'm not sure who to do it as.
Here, I can copy and paste it to you to look at. Here, this is the quote. Stick to it no matter the squalls, and when the time comes, you get the chance to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of. Okay. Yeah, okay, that is decent English. I think I was just misreading it.
Okay, I don't have, like, a character I stick to, because it's, like, several. What does anyone suggest I should do you think? Because I don't know, because... Who do you think I could be good at with it? It is a good speech.
While they answer that, I see a lot of people saying that Treasure Planet's an underrated movie. It is an underrated movie. I admittedly haven't seen it in a long time and don't remember much of it. I've always been more of a fan of the Atlantis film.
I've watched that. That is good.
Atlantis. Yeah, I really loved Atlantis.
Devi wants me to do Peridot.
Oh boy.
I get the feeling everybody else is going to say that as well. So I'll just do it as Peridot. Yeah, there you go. Raven from Teen Titans. Timo. I don't know who Timo is. Yeah, but oh yeah, they're all saying Peridot. They're all saying Peridot, so I'll do Peridot then.
Now you listen to me, James Hawkins. You've got the makings of greatness in you, but you've got to take the helm and chart your own course. Stick to it, no matter the squalls. And when the time comes, you'll get the chance to really test the cut of your sails and show what you're made of. Well, I hope I'm there, catching some of the light coming off you that day.
Hey, not bad. You flubbed less than I did. You didn't flub at all, actually.
I don't know why I don't. I often do flub when I'm recording on my own, which is weird. Especially when I'm reading stuff. I think I was doing a recording of it was with quite a few people. We're doing voice acting for Night in the Woods on a Twitch stream. And
okay.
And at one point, one of my actors wasn't there at the time, so I covered one of the voices. And one of the voices he made up was like sort of like drunk, like that for this girl character we came across every day. And and at one point, one line she says is because she mentioned about these kids running fast. These kids have gotten bigger since I last saw them, and she comments, "Yeah, I babysit those little shits sometimes." Was the line. And when I was reading it, I said she baby shits, and
oh my god.
I was like, I must have been laughing for like 5 minutes, realizing what I'd just said. And then when the actors come in later on, when we got to the next chapter, she said, I just said, yeah, they baby shit. Just kept going. They said we just have to baby shit them.
See, also, to the people asking me to do Angel Dust's voice, here I am talking as Angel. I can't do voice requests, but here I am talking as Angel Dust. Hello.
Just so you have a little bit of a sample of the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do Angel Dust requests, unfortunately.
But I mean, nothing stopped me from just doing the voice and talking.
So long as it's not a request. I mean, I will take what I can get. I'll get away with whatever I can.
Yeah.
What's it like working with the creator of Has-Been? It's nice. I don't really interact with Viv all too much outside of work, but it's been a very pleasant experience. I really enjoyed working on the pilot. We only really did records for like maybe an hour or so at a time, and it was, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times with Viv. It was very, very quick. They went by really, really, really quick. They were fun though. Usually it was Viv and Dave Capdeville that I worked with for voice recordings, and yeah, it was nice. I look forward to hopefully working with them more on the show, or with Viv. I know Dave's not working on Has-Been anymore.
He's doing Farfetch'd now with Ashley.
Yes, he is on Farfetch'd.
Yeah. So he's definitely keeping on going. I think Has-Been was his major opening, and that's really gone far for him.
Yeah, like obviously that's the first animated thing I think he really got super involved in and worked on. And he's very proud of what he was able to accomplish with it, and I'm sure that he's just looking to go up and up from here. And we're so excited for Farfetch'd. It's not the same thing as Has-Been by any means. It's completely different. It's a completely different ballpark.
Yeah.
So they're like 2 separate, completely separate things as far as like tone and everything goes. But I think that everyone's gonna really like Farfetch once it's ready.
Yeah. I had a thought. With people are like asking requests, I kind of have a personal one.
Yeah, what's up?
With it being Autism Awareness Month, and I have autism myself, and they said that Fantokyo is canonly autistic. What do you think Fantokyo would say to the autism community to kind of keep us going?
Well, I I'd say not to let anybody judge you for who you are, because I'm happy with who I am, and you should be happy with who you are. Don't let your quirks make you seem like you're less of a person. You are you, and you should be happy to express yourself however you want, just like I do. Woohoo!
Oh. He's such an adorable character. It's unbelievable that he's a villain.
Listen, he's hardly a villain. He's just misunderstood.
Yeah. Just
He's a sweetie pie though. I love Fantokyo, and yes, he is canonically autistic.
yeah.
We're actually doing a Billy Bust Up autism awareness stream. I'm pretty sure very soon, and I'm supposed to be a part of that. So
Yeah, I read
I'll
about
be
that
doing
actually.
Yeah, so I'll be doing voice requests as Fantokyo there as well.
Yeah.
Never watched Fantokyo? He's a character from Billy Bust Up, which is an independent 3D collectathon platformer video game, and it's also a musical.
I've been following that game since it started to get funded and everything. And I was like, oh wow, it's been a long time. But it's gotten so far since then. The popularity is, but I mean, the game isn't even released yet, and it's so much popularity and fandom behind it. It's incredible how quickly it's built. I mean, funnily enough, last week I did actually get a Fantokyo T-shirt from their site, from their Redbubble, I think.
Oh yeah. I still need to get that shirt. I never ordered it. I should ask and see if they can send me one. They sent me a Billy Bust Up shirt like way back. I think they're also gonna send me a pin. I think they have a Fantokyo pin that I'm working on. They're gonna send me too.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah. I don't know when I'm doing another print signing, but I am doing a print signing shortly, from what I can tell, like in the next month or two, I think. And I've got a Fantokyo print that the creators of Billy Bust Up are working on, and it is really cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be really
super
cute. Yay.
Yeah, once it's ready, I'll make a post about it. It's coming along. Like I'll basically give like a vague description of it. So with this print, it's a lot different from the prints I have otherwise, where it's usually like a character doing an action or something. Fantokyo's print is basically like a collage of pictures of him taken on like a camera. It's just a collage of pictures on a desk of him in different situations, like being very dramatic and fun. It's really cute.
I like these. I've seen I think GIFs of him and art of him where they said he's like clapping his hands on his cheeks like he's stimming.
Yeah, he stims.
Yeah.
That's a trait that some autistic people tend to have, where they'll like stim, and it makes them feel comfortable and happy.
Yeah, I stim a lot.
That's what Fantokyo does. Yeah.
I tend to when I'm sat down, I'll twitch my leg. When I'm stood up, I'll flap my hands. But I've learned not to do it when other people are looking, though, because I've kind of become more self-conscious about it. I probably shouldn't, but I know people give you stares when you see an adult doing that. But,
yeah. They're like people. The thing is that people are going to be judgmental no matter what. It sucks. Like, I wish people were more accepting of others. Like, obviously that would be the perfect world. But
yeah.
There are going to be people who are not accepting of folks that are, different in any way, which is ridiculously horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like that, it's on you if you want to try and not do any stimming or anything, publicly in front of people. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of those things where you shouldn't let others dictate, whether or not you behave the way you want to publicly. Like, I think that you're fine. I think that stimming is something that people should just be able to accept. I don't think it's anything that weird.
Yeah. There's a bit of a fun fact about me. If you live with me, you just are used to me by this point, to the point where you will never well, I'm quiet most of the time, but when I'm around other people, like if I'm really comfortable with them and I'm talking to them, I'll just talk to them not in my norm. Depending on what mood I'm in, if I'm really cheerful, I'll just talk to him in a like little voice, like, okay, we do that, all right. And I'll just talk to him like that, like in a little childlike voice, or just go squeaky. Or when I see a cat, I'm like, kitty, hi kitty, and I just talk to him like that. or at times I'll just walk around, and sometimes I'll make a rhythm out of my steps and do like little meow noises sometimes. Like like every step I'll go like meow, 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 like that. And I wondered why I did that, and they said that's a form of audio stimming. I was like, oh wow. And I was like, oh wow. Because they said it's another
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Because obviously that's also really good for you as a voice actor, because that means that you're, practicing and just doing little vocal exercises and having fun. It's very, very useful for this kind of career path too. Like for instance, I've never been diagnosed with anything, so I'm not sure if I have autism or Asperger's or anything. I would have to get diagnosed. I don't know. But I do talk to myself an awful lot. I don't know if that's anything. But I am a voice actor, and I do, just like to talk to myself in different voices. I sound like a fucking maniac when I do, too. Because I'll just try to, like, when I'm in the shower, I love to just talk to myself in the most stupid-sounding voices.
Yeah. I mean, I do that a lot. Like, I murmur to myself a lot. Like, I'll just go, like, I have plushies on my bed, and sometimes I'll look at them if I'm moving them and go, like, oh, hello. And I was like, oh, hello, can I just move you? Okay. I just move you out of the way. And if I'm, like, tidying my bed up, and I've got a giant Stitch plush from the Disney store that is actually made for hugging and sleeping with. It's actually built for that, and it's, like, Stitch asleep. It's really cute. And I always feel secure with that, and I end up pulling him under my sheets when I'm making my bed to pull him out, because he's right tucked in. And I ended up tossing him onto the floor, and as soon as he hits the ground, I turn around and go, sorry, Stitch. I was like, I didn't mean to throw you. I know I always say that. I was like, you are a really good friend to me. I'm so sorry I throw you around. But it's like, but you see, everybody on this server and anybody who knows me online has all said that I'm adorable, and I don't see it. But I don't see it. Because, I mean, it's like, they're saying, like, oh, you do that little cat step noises. And I was like, oh, that's adorable. It's like, when I see, there's this cat that comes to visit us, and we feed him. And whenever he walks away, I always act like, this is what he must be saying. This is what he's thinking about right now. And I give him, like, his own theme music as he walks away.
Honestly, I think that's really creative, and I think that's nothing to ever be embarrassed about. I think that is wholesome, and I love that.
Yeah. Oh, so I mean, just earlier on, he come round and we gave him some food, and he loves getting milk, because we give him a bit of food, and then as soon as I open the fridge door, he walks straight up to me because he knows where it is, and I pour some out for him. He either drinks a bit and wastes it, or he drinks all of it. And then he's like, right, I'm done. And then he'll sit off the step, clean his face, and then, right, so I'm going to go off and do some whatever I do. And as he's walking away, it's like, oh, he's off, he's going, and I just watch him leave. And I'm just doing this and going, and he's like, oh, hold on, gotta jump up. And then, oh, another bit. Walk along the fence. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, which way should I go? And he's just like looking either way, and he's like, where should I jump down? Yeah, I'll go straight down. Yeah, off. I just do sound effects for him. I mean, every now and then he'll go to the side gate and expect somebody to open the gate for him, and he's like, "You're not our cat. Who do you think you are?"
Right.
He just looks up at you like, will you open the gate, peasant? No.
You will open the gate for me.
I do a lot of kitty
I am
voices.
your master now.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Here we go. Danzilla, £5. I want to see how the two of you do at saying Roger Roger in a B1 battle droid voice, because I'm quite curious. To be fair, he did ask that before. I think he means the Star Wars battle droids.
I don't know what those sound like. I'll have to look it up.
They kind of sound a bit like this, bit droidy, bit nerdy.
Sort of thing.
Let me listen.
Oh, okay, so they're all basically like this.
Yeah.
They're all like pretty close to.
They're all pretty close to Angel.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Roger Roger.
Or they're all just nasally.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger.
Oh,
Roger.
Ripstud, you already gave me 100. Why are you giving me another 20? Are you sure you have enough money? Seriously. But anyway, hey, you are adorable, and I will square up with anyone who tries to say otherwise. Also, hi.
Oh, that's sweet. Also, I saw that Dirty Devi Gaming, is it Dirty Devil? It's Dirty Devil, right? Or is it Dirty Devi?
No, he's a Devi. He likes to make that perfectly clear. He is a Devi.
Oh, okay. I saw them say, has anyone ever told you that you and Kagi films almost sound similar? I don't think so. I think that we have similar like voice types, like naturally our voices kind of sit in the same place. I don't think we necessarily sound similar. I think we could do similar sounding voices. People have given me that comparison with Sean Chiplock as well, saying that I sound like Sean Chiplock. I can hear that a lot more than Kagi. We all kind of sit in the same general voice range. So yeah, I've gotten I've gotten that before. I've gotten Kagi and Sean Chiplock before. I guess I just have that general voice that is not too unique.
What's this one? Can you guys do Schnitzel from Chowder?
Rada, 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 rada. Rada, 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 rada.
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 I can't go that deep, but yeah.
That reminds me of Lois Griffin.
Oh, Peter.
Peter.
She sounds drunk. She sounds drunk there though.
Peter, you promised me you wouldn't drink at the stag party.
Well, it's sounding a bit more like Friend Drescher though, doing that.
A little bit.
Especially if I do a laugh. Oh wow. I mean, maybe it's because I'm already a nerd, but I'm always able to pull nerdy voices off for some reason. But I think it's because I am a
nerdy
nerd.
voices are some of the most fun to pull off too. Like nothing wrong with that.
Do droopy. I don't know how deep I can go for droopy, but I go like, I don't like you.
Ruby's voice is very much down here.
It's down here, and then if you raise it up, you can become Zoidberg. That is honestly the first time I've done Zoidberg. How weird.
Zoidberg.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Let's see what you got. Chowder. Get the spaghetti. Is that a kitten in a box, Neko? Yes, that's a kitten in a box. Sounds like Meg imitating Lois. I wish I could sound like Meg. I wish I sounded half as good as Mina Kunis does.
Mila Kunis is super talented.
Yeah, she is. What's that? Are you happy, people? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Feeling a little better.
All right, I am sorry about that. I literally don't know what happened, but I just saw on my wall a whole fucking army of ants, and I'm like, where the fuck did you come from?
What?
And I killed them all.
How?
I just maybe they were gnats. I'm like, how the fuck did I get gnats in here? So I just killed them all, and I guess I'm gonna do a deep clean of this office. Maybe there's crumbs in here. I don't know. But,
Yeah.
I I just saw a whole army of like gnats or something, and I'm just like, I gotta kill all of them. And so I think I got rid of most of them. There were a ton though. That scared the shit out of me.
Are they the ones that just fly around in a circle and do nothing else?
No, they're just crawling on the wall. They were literally
Oh.
just crawling on the wall.
Yeah, because we get ones in our garden every evening. They just fly around in a circle and all hitting into each other, and we don't know what they're supposed to be doing. But we get wood lice in our bathroom sometimes because they like the dampness. So they usually come out from underneath the shower, I think. But we always, I hate having to like go in because it's like I have to try and lead them out the window because I hate the idea of I don't want to have to kill them unless I have to necessarily do it, but I can lead them outside. They just won't obey because they're terrified of me.
Right.
I managed to make it work, but yeah. But ants, no, we've started getting ants outside our house now because it's getting warmer enough for them. Oh, rip.
Where are they coming from?
Do they just keep coming? Oh, wow. I mean, I don't really like insects that much, but if I don't have to hurt them, I won't, but if I have to, then I do. What's that, Rip? Serious question. What are some of your tips and advice you guys can give to anyone who wants to go into voice acting? Also, Michael, use Febreze to kill them. Does that work?
Oh, there's a hole down here.
Oh. Oh. It's an invasion.
Oh, there's a hole they were coming from. Okay.
Rip recommends to use Febreze. Does that really work, Rip?
I see where they're coming from.
Wow. Do I have a Build-A-Bear? Opinions on the Animal Crossing collab. I can't wait to get a big fuzzy Isabel. Do you...
Okay, I think a lot of them are gone now.
Oh.
Whew. Well, that was not expected. Yeah, I did not expect that to happen. You guys just experienced me having a little bit of a
Bug invasion.
reaction to something on a stream. Oh boy, this room isn't that dirty.
Wow.
Like, obviously there's clothes everywhere. That's just me being messy. But I don't think it's like dirty in here.
And I'm a bit anal when it comes to keeping a floor clean, because when I see little bits on the floor, I'm like, no, I'm picking them up. I don't like the look of that, because I don't know why, it just feels out of place for me when I see, like, hey, it's like sometimes when people come in my room, some wool bits come off the socks and go on the floor, and I'm like, can you wash them first, because you're getting a lot of bits on my floor where you've walked. I don't like this. Although there is...
Being a neat freak is probably the best way to be, because it means that you never have to worry about, bugs or germs.
Yeah, I mean, there is obviously those ridiculously anal people where the slightest bit askew is a massive mess in the room. What was that Vine I saw that did that? Where they said, it says, Christian, clean up this mess. What mess? What mess? Leans down on the floor as a tiny speck. You don't see that right there? I was like, oh wow. I was like, yeah, that is complete. That's insanity clean freak, that one. Oh yeah, we had a couple of questions. Rip Stud. Okay, serious question. What are some of the tips and advice you guys can give for anyone who wants to go into voice acting?
Tips and advice to anybody looking to get into voice acting? Give me 1 sec while I get this blanket back off the ground because my chair's caught in it real quick. Tips? Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic. Tips for someone looking to get into voiceover. I definitely recommend making friends. That's probably the most important thing, because if you have friends on your journey with you, you can see each other's growths, and you can support one another, and that's very motivating. very motivating to have someone going through the notions of everything with you. There's a lot of communities for people looking to get started. There's the voice acting club. There's casting call club. There's always people on Twitter that are aspiring voice actors that you can find. As far as like dedicated voice acting websites, Casting Call Club and Voice Acting Club are some of the best websites that there are right now for people starting out.
Oh yeah, I'm part of both of those.
Both are very good resources, very wonderful resources.
Oh, he also reckons to use Febreze to kill them.
Yeah, I need to get Febreze. I don't have Febreze.
Oh, you need to get Febreze. I didn't know they were good enough to kill insects, actually. I had no idea. Huh. Well, we get Febreze, so I might try that one day. If we get any bugs in the house. The only bugs we've ever got in the house in the past was... We've had flea invasions before, but that's about the worst we had.
Well, fleas are a pest, so...
Yeah.
Those are tough. Those are a tough one to get rid of.
My second question also, yes, freeze works. Okay. Alright, what was the other question? What further down? A hole leading to the basement. The honey staff has sent in the drones. Oh. Dandy recommends to use Baja Blast to kill them.
Dude, I will. I'll get rid of all of them.
New film coming to theatres in 2022, Michael versus the Ants. Oh, yay. Oh, it did work for you. Oh, I've got a question for Shelly, Devi, and Ripstud. I don't know if... I don't know if they've already answered it, but I'll see what it says. I recently made fan art of the Critter Pod. I'm going to post on Twitter. Should I tag you guys? Yeah, definitely tag us. Yeah, absolutely. I've got no problem with that. Yeah. Their hearts will explode. yeah, I agree. Dandy, no. Febreze is a joke thing. Who has Raid at home? No, if Febreze works, Febreze works. I don't mind you, pickle man.
We got Raid. Shadow Legends.
Oh yeah. Everybody gets sponsored by that, except me.
Dude, Ashley got offered to do a sponsorship, but she refused.
Was it Raid Shadow Legends?
Yes, it was.
Oh no, I don't want to sink that low.
Where are they coming from, dude?
Are they coming out again?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh dear.
They're coming out of thin air.
Oh wow. Your SU comic dubs are way better than any of Princely's. Oh, thank you, but I don't want to best anybody. I really don't want to feel like I'm besting anyone. We've all got our own ways of doing things. I already got my Isabel. Oh, what, they've come out over there already? Oh, I need to have a look out for like when the UK does the Animal Crossing Tom Nook and Isabel. But I do really need Isabel. She's very sweet.
Didn't the Animal Crossing Build-A-Bears over here in the States, I think they all sold out really quick.
Oh wow, I can imagine. Long ago,
I don't think they lasted very long here.
Oh, Crystal Jam has a story. Long ago, Michael enjoyed his studio, then everything changed when the Ant Nation attacked. Only Ripstud, master of Febreze, could stop them, but then Michael needed it most, it vanished.
Sounds about right.
Oh, wow. Do you... Oh, yeah,
right.
Somebody asked if we like spiders. No, I do not.
No, I don't care for spiders.
No, I've never liked them.
Listen, I voiced one, but I don't like him. Well, I like him. I like him as a spider. I don't like them, is what I meant. I don't like spiders. They scare me.
No, I don't like spiders either. I don't know if Dark Drifter's still here, but my friend Dark Drifter has a massive spider phobia where he can't even look at them.
Oh my god, a whole ton of them. They have to come out of this hole.
Oh wow, if they've got a nest in there. Oof. Oh wow, that's scary to think that they can just build a nest.
They have a little nest. Yeah, I have to kill it. I have to get rid of it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if we got raid. I'll be right back.
Raid is definitely the best thing. Michael's final power move is Baja Blast. Absolutely. Do you want to hear a joke from you? Yeah. Tell a joke. Yeah, absolutely. The Taco Bell ants. Were they? Is that an advert? Because we don't really have adverts. We have Taco Bell over here, but we don't actually advertise it very much. These damn ants. I wouldn't have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling adults. I mean, ants. Oh, I'll definitely, when Michael comes back, I'll definitely point that question out. Is it Alisa? I don't want to mispronounce that. Baja Blast Febreze. Oh, that'd be interesting actually if they did make a Baja Blast scented Febreze. That'll be interesting. The only acceptable one is a peacock spider. I've never seen one of those, and I'm not sure if I want to. Spider-Man? Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, he's alright. Spider-Man's okay. Now, Man-Spider, I'm not sure about. Because that's just a spider's body with a man's head. And he has a sign on him that says Man-Spider. Anybody who's ever seen the old Burnt Face Man animations will get that joke. Because there's also Bastard Man, and he was just an asshole. If anybody's never heard of Burnt Face Man, just say, because I won't blame you, because it was a long time ago. Yep, time to commit murder. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh well, I wouldn't mind getting my video sponsored, but not by them. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Ah, I know that one. Home improvement.
Oh, hello. I grabbed some Raid and I just went ham on their nest.
Sprayed it right inside the hole.
Yep. Well, we'll see how that handles it.
Put it in there like, they're coming. Raid! Well, that's the end of them. And then one of them just comes out and goes, not exactly.
We'll see how well that handles it. Yeah. Hopefully that's the end of it.
Okay, there was a question up here for you. Important question for the good of Kovach. How is Ashley's nose doing after you accidentally elbowed her in the face?
Oh, she's doing good. That was like a week ago. She's fine now. But yeah, that was not fun. I felt really bad. It was an accident. What happened is Cricket was going nuts, and I went to go take my blanket off, because we were laying in bed. I took my blanket off, and when I took my blanket off and turned to go get Cricket, Ashley had just moved in a certain way where she got directly in the path of my elbow, and I elbowed her, and yeah.
Was it a banishment moment?
It was, unfortunately. No, she's doing okay. She's doing better now. Sorry, I just sprayed a little more Ray.
You gotta be sure they're gone.
I gotta make sure they're fucking dead. Like, they gotta be completely gone. I'm banishing them from existence.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, listen here, you sons of bitches.
Oh, they're going. I'll kill you first. I'll kill you first, then make you smell fresh.
I sprayed even fucking more.
It's best. That's what they call. It's what they call double tapping. Got to make sure they're dead.
Yeah, gotta get rid of them.
Got to double tap them before making them smell pleasant.
That's the thing. Yep.
You have a corpse. I use Febreze. Oh, many bug corpses. Yeah. Kawaii Jaggy, I actually have a silly and serious question. The serious one is, if you ever need music for your content, is there anything you can suggest for new streamers? And the silly question, may I have a hug from my favourite spider?
That'll be $50.
Nah, no money involved. I'm sure Angel would be more than happy to give you a hug.
He's got the arms to do it.
He's got. Listen, those arms are made for hugging. Like,
yeah.
He can literally conceal your entire body in a gigantic, and he's tall too, so he can hold your entire body in a great big hug.
Yeah.
As far as music for streamers, that's a harder question because I know that with DCMA or DMCA stuff, it's getting even harder to find music that is appropriate that won't get you taken down.
Mm.
So it's constantly a battle of figuring out what's good and what's not. I think there's a doc. I think there's a doc of like music that people can use on Twitch streams, like music for Twitch streamers. I think there's a post that has like a lot of good royalty-free music options, or music that is fine to use.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find it. There was a doc. There was like a Google Doc. Actually, let me check my Google Doc history. I might have opened it before. Let me check. I'm just gonna look up music.
Oh, I remember Spider Pig.
Spider Pig, Spider Pig, does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig.
That was the best thing in that film.
Dude, I was obsessed with the Simpsons movie back when it first came out when I was a child. I haven't seen it since then, so I don't know how well it's aged, but I just remember really liking it.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play any RPGs, and did it influence you guys into voice acting in any way?
I was entirely influenced by cartoons. My first introduction to anything voice acting related was Mickey Mouse. So when I was a kid, I was just like, I would do my best, like, oh boy, ha, listen to me, I sound like Mickey Mouse. Like, even if it didn't sound good, I would do that as a kid. I would develop the voice. Like, it's not even that good right now, but I would like try to just learn different intricacies in what a character has, what they sound like, and that helped me grow a little bit and gain interest. Of course, I've always liked anime too, so that kind of is an influence. But it's mostly been like Western animated cartoons for the most part. As far as RPGs that inspire me, I don't think there's a single RPG I can think of that directly inspired me as a child growing up, but I know that when I was playing through Persona 5, I adored all the voice acting in that game, and there were a lot of things like Max Middleman as Ryuji is incredible in Persona 5. He does a great job.
He does. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
wanting to play that for a while. For RPGs, for me, I tend to just consider any voice acting is good voice acting if it's worked on really well. But again, Western animation was where I started, hearing all of them. But in terms of RPG, the closest to RPG I've ever played through in a full series was Kingdom Hearts. And I do like the voice acting in that. But it's the very first time I've ever heard Mickey suggest, "Hey, did I hear someone say the door to darkness?" I never thought I'd live and hear Mickey suggest something like that.
Somebody mentioned the door to darkness?
There you
Yeah,
go.
where you, like, yeah. Gosh. It's so jarring just hearing Mickey Mouse talking about, like, Sephiroth. I don't think he ever once says Sephiroth. I know Goofy says, like, well, that's your pal, Sephiroth, or something.
I know
It's so weird.
I know Donald goes, "Sora, it's Sephiroth." Well, I can't do the voice. So.
I can't talk, but I can make the noise. But God, it's so jarring. I kind of love Kingdom Hearts because of how weird it is, but also it's so weird.
One of the productions where the lead actor went through puberty early on. Because he was.
Hey, but Haley Joel Osment still does a pretty good job. He's able to, like, obviously he doesn't sound young anymore, but he fits the character still, thankfully.
He does, yeah. I think when he recorded Sora for Kingdom Hearts 3, I think he just tried to make his voice sound as light as he could, and they may have added extra things on there to lighten it a bit for enhancement, but he still pulls it off really well.
Like, there's gonna be EQ and stuff to help elevate his highs, to make him sound a little more youthful. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
especially if someone has a deeper voice now.
Then you've got like Bill Farmer, who's been doing Goofy for God knows how long.
Yeah, and he sounds exactly the same as he always has.
Yeah. I saw somebody, I think they were at a convention, and I think they met Bill Farmer when he was doing a signing. And they just filmed a short video saying, hey, anybody who had a childhood recognize this voice? And he puts his Goofy voice on going, gosh, what voice?
I mean, everybody's going to recognize that voice. That's one of the most definitive, like, defining voices for a character.
Yeah. Oh,
And it's so hard to replicate.
Nana-kun wants to know, have you two seen the news about Sonic Adventure 3 being in production at last? No, I haven't.
I've not heard anything.
It might have been a joke, I'm not sure.
Because there's no new update now. I know there's always speculation. Like, I know they're always speculating. I would like to see them try to do another game in the Sonic Adventure format, but I think it would need to have a lot of work done, because the Sonic Adventure gameplay style, while I liked it at the time, it requires a lot of work to be able to actually be enjoyable in this day and age.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But because technically, I mean, if you want to be real, Sonic 06 is technically Sonic Adventure. Both Sonic 06 and Sonic World Adventure / Sonic Unleashed, those technically all count as Sonic Adventure games, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, they kind of are, actually. They play the similar way.
Sonic 06 technically is Sonic Adventure 3.
Danzilla, I dare you to eat the ants. No, I don't think you'll eat the
Not a
ants.
chance in hell.
Somebody please draw Michael holding a raid ball. Yes, someone do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be a fun piece of art.
In fact, anybody who can do good fan art and stuff, or anyone who can draw at all, which everybody can, because I don't think anybody can't draw. I just like to be fair to people. But anybody who thinks they can draw, let's just say, do as much fan art as you can. That would be amazing to see what you come up with. Oh, Pickle Man again. Michael, can you tell us how you all acquainted to Dave's new pet rat?
Oh, everyone is acquainted to Dave's new pet rat, Ranch, very well. She's very cute and very hyper. She's a good girl, honestly. So I used to always have this thing with rats where, like, the media had always presented them as being, you know, these disgusting creatures, right? Like, I always that's just how the media has always, like, presented rats to me growing up, and so I always had this, like, weird internal bias. So when we got Ranch, obviously I had to kind of dispel a lot of that, because I'd never been around rats before. Otherwise, I had to dispel a lot of that. And Ranch is so freaking cute, so sweet. I love her. Literally, any thoughts I had about rats being like these disgusting germ-ridden, like, trash creatures or whatever, totally gone.
Oh,
They're
wow.
precious. Ranch is so cute.
Devi wants to ask if me and you can sing a bit of Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2.
Sure, I'm down. Do we want to do it at the same time, or do we want to, like, take different verses?
We could do different verses.
Okay.
If I remember the lyrics correctly.
If you want to get the lyrics up, we could just do every other line, maybe.
Yeah?
Escape from the City lyrics. So how about I start, and then you do the must keep on moving ahead, and then we can both do follow me, set me free. How's that sound?
Yeah?
So I'll do rolling around, you'll do must keep on moving ahead.
Yeah.
And then I'll do we'll both do follow me, set me free. Okay. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out.
Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. trusting in what you can't see. Take my lead and set you free. Follow
me,
set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me.
Oh, yeah. All right. Heck yeah.
Yay.
There was escape from the city.
I'm not the best singer, I don't think.
Ah, you did fine. I thought you did great.
Yay.
I saw someone ask if we could do Yakko, Wacko, or Dot. Everyone likes to compare Angel Dust's voice to Yakko, which, I mean, they're kind of in similar places, so it's like...
Yakko Warner. He is kind of in the same place as Angel, isn't he?
He is a bit, yeah.
He just doesn't have the accent, is the thing. So he sounds more like a nerdy character.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I guess just doing Angel Dust, but not doing the accent would be my Yakko voice, because that's what everyone likes to say.
Wacko Warner. I haven't done Wacko Warner before, but here's what I'll probably do for Wacko.
I think I know I can do Dot to a degree.
Because she's kind of got that little high pitch in her voice, but she's got a bit of attitude towards it. But then sometimes she can just be so adorable.
Yeah, she's got like a very, very like... She sounds mature, but also young at the same time. It's so wild.
Yeah. It's like she's trying to be both and succeeding at both.
She does. She rocks it. She does it. I love the Animaniacs.
Okay, Aqua Cricket, we're not taking any has-been requests, just so you know. I know you've only got it, so I'll just let you know we're not taking has-been requests because of reasons.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do has-been requests, unfortunately.
You can do the voice, but not requests. Where are Did I miss any questions? Jim McDonald's Mickey. Oh, Shelly, do you have tips for people wanting to start doing comic dubs and wrangling the voice actors? In doing comic dubs, it's in the sense of you need to be sure that you're familiar with the source material, so you can, because if you're not familiar with the source material, there's no way you could do it to the best of your ability, in my opinion. Think about how the characters are, what voices you could do for them, whether you want to purely imitate the actors or do your own interpretation of it. You're going to get criticisms either way.
Here's what I think. Here's my personal take on it. I think that when you're doing fan content, do whatever you want to do, because it's your choice. It's your creative vision at this point. So when you're doing like a piece of fan content and it has pre-existing characters or like lore or anything, and you want to take your own approach to it, take your own approach. You don't have to do an impression of someone. You don't have to abide by the current rules of whatever. Just make it your own and have fun with it, and just do what you want to do. Obviously, don't claim ownership of the property or do anything that might be disrespectful, I guess. But I think that when you're doing something that's fan related, you have free reign to just kind of do your own take, and you don't have to abide by you don't have to do a perfect impression of a voice actor in a comic dub. You just do your own thing. Do what you think fits. Do what you like.
Yeah, because that's kind of how I kind of try to make it work. Because I thought I can't sound like this person. I can't sound like this person. I just want to do, I don't want to overdo my limit. I just want to do what I'm capable of doing at that moment and kind of make it my own. Because I think the most important thing about being a voice actor is don't feel like, don't do what people would expect you to do. You can get instruction from directors or producers, for example, but just a lot of the time they'll expect you to come up with your interpretation of it, because that is pretty much why they took you on, because you could pull it off in a way that they would imagine it would work. And if you're doing the work for yourself in a comic dub, be your own director. Feel like, can I pull this voice off? No, I can't pull this off. I'll need somebody else to do it. And then, so like I said before, make connections, meet people, go onto the voice acting sites like Voice Acting Club, put up auditions for it, and then you can get people coming in saying, oh, I can do this. That's one of the best ways to do it.
Give other people a chance that want to be a part of fan content, because that's how a lot of people get started, whether it's, you auditioning for fan content or you opening up opportunities for people to audition, because a lot of people that are just starting out love doing, that's how they get their first start into voice acting or joining anything, is by being a part of a community and doing fan content. Like, I started doing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog fan content. I was involved in like the Sonic the Hedgehog community. I knew a lot of people there. And that grew to a bunch of other communities, and that's just the way that things tend to go. Is you start somewhere and it grows.
Yeah, and it's like me. I started doing Steven Universe, and that's how a lot of my viewers grew with that. But I'm expanding kind of now, doing other content. But obviously at the moment YouTube's in a bit of a crisis where they're not calculating people's views very well. And they're finally trying to fix that, but it's taking them a while. So get it fixed, guys. Come on, I'm losing stuff here. I kind of need this. Anyway, I'll not get into the bad stuff. Have we ever tried spinning a bow staff? No, I've never touched a bow staff.
I have never done that either.
I would like to, though. I'd like to touch a bow staff.
That might be fun. You never know.
I'll probably smack someone in the face if I tried it, though. I'm too clumsy for that.
I mean, I'm a little accident prone, too. I'd probably knock someone's teeth out.
If you guys were in My Hero Academia, what would your quirks be? I will totally draw them with a hero costume. Oh, wow. I don't know what my
gosh.
quirks are. I mean, I've
always wanted to be... Listen, this kind of goes with the idea of being a voice actor. I've always wanted to be able to shapeshift into different forms, dude.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that's like a thing that people could do in like My Hero Academia, if that's like a quirk anybody could have or what, but the idea of shape-shifting, like being able to like adjust my voice or my face or body to like whatever the hell I wanted it to be, just seems like be like infinite potential for like being varied as an actor.
I would like to be I've not really watched the show or read the manga, but what's that girl called who she's like half frog?
Oh, Froppy.
Yeah, I'd like to be something like her, where I'm part animal, except I'm a cat, not a frog. That'd be my quirk. I'd be part cat.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I think, although I don't think that helps with the costume though, would it? Because Shelly's already a cat, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That doesn't help you at all, does it? I don't know, something like, yeah, just go with that. I don't know. That's something I would personally like. Oh, Kevin from Home Alone. What's up? What?
What about Kevin from Home Alone?
I'm actually trying to look into that. I was like, what about Kevin from Home Alone? I don't know. I think somebody made a joke. I'm not sure.
Probably. Oh, their name is Kevin McAllister, and they just typed from Home Alone, so they're just doing a meme.
Ah, okay. Oh, and Maya, who is another mod, arrived not too long ago. Hello. You're tired, but you're okay. Oh, that's cool. Maya does animations, and she did animate from our podcast when it was going a while ago. A moment where, because Dandy, I don't know, does a actually good impression of Fizzarelli, and
Oh, nice.
Maya likes Fizzarelli, and he likes to put her in a corner using that voice, and she animated herself being dealt with that as Fizzarelli asking her to call him.
Nice.
It was great. And she's probably going to say something about that now, saying that never happened. I don't know. Let's see, bit tired. Mickey will always be. Oh, my favorite. Oh, is Mickey Mouse voice actors? Oh, okay. Oh, good night, Ludwina. Thanks for joining.
Sweet dreams.
Then do it, Michael. Oh, what's that say? Oh, hi, Huey. Thanks for making it. Could have said it better. Voice acting's very sandbox, like hobby or career. Oh, yeah, it is a bit. Can we get Angel Dust talking to Angel Dust?
Yeah, I can't do angel requests, unfortunately.
Yeah, we can't do anything. He can do the voice, but can't get requests
I can do
from
the voice
people.
and talk. I can talk to myself. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Angel.
Fuck you.
Okay. Do you want to?
No.
Okay.
So if I was to like come in the room, I'd say like, "Oh, hello, Angel. What have you done today?"
And I'm not allowed to respond as Angel.
Yeah. Okay, Fantokyo, what did you do today?
I drew a lot of images of myself. Look at this wonderful drawing I made. It's of me performing in a garden full of dandelions. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's very nice. Oh, is that in the pond over there? Is that your shark?
Yes, it is my beautiful shark, Sharksphere. He's just hanging out. He's having a very good time. Oh, and if you look in this corner, there's the little goat Billy. Yeah, they're just there. Yeah, look at me. I'm so cool.
Oh. Oh, I'd hang out with him. I would.
Fantokyo would be a really fun, quirky dude to hang out with.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, all the dogs are barking. I think something was delivered.
Oh.
Oh, there's a car over here. Who's here?
Oh.
I think we have company here.
Oh, really?
I think that somebody just arrived. Who the hell is here? I might have to be right back.
Okay. I will read some of your messages in the meantime.
Oh, never mind. It was someone's DoorDash order. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Somebody got DoorDash. Okay, we're good. I thought somebody was literally at the door, like, here to visit. I'm like, who the heck is that?
I didn't authorize a visitor today.
My office is right by the driveway, so I can just see if there's a car in our driveway. And I'm just like, wait, whose car is that?
Yeah, I often do that when I look out, because I'm not at the front of the house, I'm at the back. So I have to, like, go invade the room at the front and say, hang on, can I just look out your window? I think something's happening.
Yeah. Well, all is good. It's just a DoorDash driver.
Neko, I just do my raw ooh voice all the time to torment my studio.
Rar, X3 nuzzles, pounces on you, ooh, you so warm. That's one of my favorite. Hey, I'm gonna go on record here and say that if it weren't for that song, Addict wouldn't exist. I'm just gonna say it. If it wasn't for the Bulgy Wulgy song, Addict would not exist. You can thank me for that.
Oh, wow.
Totally wouldn't have existed.
Any Zootopia?
Or maybe it would have. I don't know. But I like to think. I like to imagine.
Oh, somebody's asked me, any Zootopia on the way? I can do some. I can see what there is and I can sort some out. Shelly the Necro Hero. What? Oh, I wish. They aren't doing that. Yeah, thanks for reminding. Thoughts on Lily Orchard? We don't talk about her. We just don't talk about her. She's too controversial. Are you... Oh, you didn't finish that question, never mind. Maya's an amazing and talented being. Yes, she is. We're a very wonderful, cute being. Yay. She is. Do you know anyone that can do a good Spinel or Peridot impression? I can do Peridot, but Spinel, I'm a bit iffy. I think I have to listen into her a bit because I can't get the accent spot on. Oh,
I need to get into Steven Universe. Ashley really loves Steven Universe. I've never seen it.
It gets... I mean, the first season at the start, it doesn't follow too much, but they are worth a watch because they do bring the subject matter up later on.
Yeah, I've seen clips. Like I've seen what is it? The scene from like one of the last scenes where it's like this really emotional scene where it's just like Steven and he screams at the top of his fucking lungs, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Oh, it's he gets his where he just like screams, "She's gone."
Yeah, that's it. Where he's like, "She's gone!" Like he screams it, and I'm like, "Holy shit! How did they put that in a Cartoon Network cartoon?" Because back in the day, I don't know if Cartoon Network has just changed as far as like their mentality, but I just remember they would never allow for cartoon characters to scream like that because they feared it would scare children. So the fact that they actually allowed a character to scream like that just was a total shock to me. Because that used to be like a huge thing they wouldn't allow to happen just because of like the idea that it would scare kids.
If you watch the sequel series, the 20-episode Steven Universe Future, that delves into Steven's psyche, and that gets pretty dark pretty quick.
Yeah, I know that Steven Universe gets real dark.
It really does. It says, "Oh, do you think both of you can do Silver and Blaze's voice? If not, it's fine. You did your best." Oh.
How about this? Take this. This'll end it.
It's no use.
It's no use. Take this. It's no use. This'll end it.
Those classic lines. The Iblis trigger. I can't remember any other specific Silver lines. It would pretty much be my regular voice, just a little nasalier. More nasally. Nasalier isn't a word. A little more nasally.
Oh, that's something I meant to mention. I started playing hold on. I started playing Blush recently.
Yeah, I'm two characters in that. I voice Eli, who's a little unicorn boy.
His voice is around up here where he...
do you have the full voice acting version, or do you just have the partial voice acting version?
I do. I've got the full version, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so you can hear me say like,
Biatch! This is my jam!
where I'm like screaming. No, yeah, I voice Eli in that game, who looks like a horse at first, but then he turns out to be like this lovely little boy.
He's basically just my voice, but a little higher and more energy.
More high energy. And then there's a second character. Have you gotten to the second character I voice yet?
Yeah, I got to, and I was like Ichiban, and I looked up who voiced it. I was like, that was you.
Yeah, that's me. I did Ichiban, because Ichiban starts off as a tiger, but then when he's a human, he looks a lot like Markiplier. Is what a lot of people. He's definitely inspired by Markiplier.
Yeah.
So Ichiban, when he's like a tiger,
His voice is around here because he's a tiger. So I added more gravel to his voice, so he's a little he's deeper, but he's there. And then when he turns into a person, he just kind of sounds like this, where he's kind of a punchier, more parody kind of version of Markiplier. Hello, everybody. My name is Ichiban.
like, that's that kind of voice. It's very, very, very different from what I'm used to doing.
Yeah, because it sounds like you have to put a lot of power into that voice. So
yeah,
I'm pushing to do it.
Like I do push it out that way. It's because I try to make it sound more like an announcer. I try to make it sound less like a person talking and more like a person that's announcing a game. Like, and now we're looking at this happening. You know.
Yeah.
So I put a lot more energy into it, as if he's just commentating over something at all times.
Yeah, when you auditioned for it, did you audition for those two in particular, or was it just all of the male characters that you had a go at?
I think those are the only two I auditioned for.
And you actually got them?
Yes. Dude, there was another character they actually had me read for, and I almost auditioned and read for a third character, but I was not available to do it.
No.
I'm glad I didn't do it, because the guy that got is perfect. It was for the character Sven.
Oh, yes, Sven the Hedgehog. Yeah.
The hedgehog character. The actor they did get does a great job.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Sven. I love that.
Hello, my name is Sven. Yeah, he does a great job. So I'm a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Got to go fast.
It
I
was,
love him.
it was
He's a sweet
great,
boy.
though.
And yeah, basically it is Markiplier. When I auditioned, the voice didn't sound that much like Markiplier, because I didn't have a picture of him in mind. I saw his silhouette, and they said it was like Chris Pratt as a gamer, and I'm like, okay. They said that he has like a deep booming voice, and I'm like, okay, so that's like Markiplier. So I did kind of an impression of Markiplier, but not really. It was like
It was more around here, where it was a lot more casual, and it just sounded like this. So it was a lot more natural, didn't have that like deep booming sound. It was just more along the lines of here, where it was closer to my natural voice, but not as booming. And then I saw what he looked like, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go the extra mile.
and so I pushed it down even more.
I actually saw Markiplier play going through Ichiban in Blush Blush, and he was like saying, yeah, I heard there's a character on it that looks like me.
I love when he got to the voice line. He's like,
Is that your impression of me?
I love that.
Is that your impression of me?
It's so good.
And then when he got the human look, he was like, why does that look like me with multiple colours in my hair?
Yep, that's Ichiban.
He was just, this was just a parody of me, isn't it? Oh, I see what they did.
Some people thought he was genuinely mad, when it's clearly not that he's mad. He was just having fun.
Yeah. I think I love
Like,
that
if he was mad, he wouldn't have put $100 in to get to his character faster.
Yeah, I love the fact that he was okay to, like, he's okay to film himself in certain vulnerable times, like when he got his wisdom teeth removed and he was completely high.
I love Markiplier, man. He's really
Yeah.
good. He's a sweet guy. I really like his content. Did help me get through some pretty bad times when I was just graduating high school. Actually, I remember I would watch a lot of his RPG horror video game videos. Like him playing through Eve or The Witch's House, or those games. Aoni, just a lot of games, and I enjoyed them a lot. I always enjoyed his personality and the way that he presented himself.
Yeah. He's even done full-on videos where he's just been really genuine and just explained, though, it's like, I've been through a lot and I still go through things, and he just kind of explains it all. He's not afraid to, like, really open up, and I quite admire that about him.
And Danzilla, like when I did the Markiplier impression, I was literally trying to channel 2014 Markiplier. I know Markiplier nowadays is like,
I know Markiplier nowadays is a lot more calm and doesn't really push it very much. So he just talks a lot more naturally. He's more reserved.
He's more reserved sounding and
natural.
I wanted to like push that
energy.
so it sounds a lot more like a sports commentator, narrator kind of person, just because I felt that's kind of what I'm used to for Mark.
Yeah, because I noticed that his energy went down over time, and I thought, well, it's probably because he feels a bit more confident, I think, so he's just kind of let himself be more natural now.
Yeah, things happen. People's styles change. That's inevitable.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Oh yeah, he's doing really well. Why do you keep pressing send? I don't know. Why do you keep pressing send? Yeah, 2014, 2016. Instead of Markiplier, it's hello everyone. My name's Michael.
Hello, everybody. My name is Michael, and welcome to Let's Play Shelly Simulator. I don't know. Goat Simulator.
Remember Goat Simulator?
Oh wow,
Feels like
Goat
so long
Simulator.
ago.
Oh wow, that was a moment for me actually when I heard about that. I thought, is that a real thing? What?
You're right. I've never played it. I've only seen people play it. I have it. I've never played it.
There's a few games I've got and never played. I got mostly because they were available for free, and I thought maybe I'll play them someday, and I never did.
Oh, I've got so many video games that
Yeah.
my Steam library is so screwed. I'm very excited for. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Nier Automata, but Nier Replicant is coming out on Friday, and I'm so excited to play it.
Oh wow. I mean, I know people have been saying they've been going mad for the new Resident Evil at the moment with the.
Oh yeah, everybody's hyped about the new Resident Evil. I've never played it. Well, no, that's a lie. I played the first 3 Resident Evil games on PS1 when I was like way younger, but I haven't played anything since. So I'm way out of the loop.
The developer said today, yes, just like in Resident Evil 7, what Jack's stalking you, she will stalk you all the way through it. And it's like,
Man.
that's what you all wanted to hear, wasn't it?
Dude, everybody is so thirsty about that character, that one tall 9-foot female character. I can't remember her name, but everyone's thirsty for her.
Yeah, and I was like, I wonder why though. I don't. Well, maybe it's just because.
Oh no, people like characters that can kill them. People are just really thirsty for what can harm them.
Yeah.
That's a big trend. Is like, will it destroy me? Will it ravish me and kill me and like make me suffer?
Funnily
Yes,
enough,
I want that.
I watched a video yesterday somebody made of 9 minutes of Markiplier thirsting over her. And he keeps saying to everybody, it's not a sexual thing. You're all perverts. It's not a sexual thing. It's all about the power that she has because she's so tall and she's powerful. And I respect that. And he says it's not a sexual thing. I don't want to keep telling you that. And I was like, I'm sure some of it is, but and he's like apologizing to his wife and saying, I'm sorry, but it's just the power, but it's nothing sexual. I'm not thinking about cheating on my wife. I'm not doing anything like that. It's
Wait,
all
is he married?
Yeah, his wife, she's called Amy, I think.
I didn't know they were married. I thought they were just boyfriend girlfriend. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're married. She like when he had his wisdom teeth out, and she got him in the car, and he's completely out of it, and she's trying to talk to him and all that, and he's just going because he's got like cotton wool stuffed in his mouth, and then she just says, "You ready for me to drive?" And he's just like, "Yeah." I don't know what it is about that response, but I just loved it. It's just, do you want to be able to drive? Yeah. And then he did a try not to laugh challenge while his face was still in pain. And I was like, why would you do that to yourself? Your face is in pain. Why would you do that? And every time, because he said, whenever I laugh or smile, it hurts right now, but I'm going to do this challenge anyway.
Dude, sometime in the next few years, I'm going to need to get my wisdom teeth removed. I still haven't gotten mine removed.
I still have mine. I don't think they've come through, but I think they've tried to.
Oh, mine have tried to come through a little bit, and it sucks sometimes. So I need to get rid of them.
Oh yeah. Sonic 06 is more of a reboot of Sonic Adventure 1 in a new timeline rather than being Sonic Adventure 3. I think it was just a reboot of Sonic in general, that one, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Pretty much.
Anyone here play the old Spyro games? Yeah, definitely. It was one of the games as a child that I never put down. And I have the Reignited trilogy, so yes, I've done all that as well. Do you play Spyro at all?
Dude, Spyro is one of my favorite video games.
Yes.
I love Spyro so much. I'm so excited to see what they do with Spyro from now on. I'm really hopeful we get news on like a Spyro 4 soon.
There's been rumors about it recently, so maybe something might come up.
I know. I played through the Spyro Reignited trilogy a lot, and while they're not exactly the same as the originals, I really just I love that they were able to bring them back to life and modernize them a little bit for like a new audience, even if they're not exactly the same. I love my purple boy.
Yeah. He is very good. I really love Spyro. He was one of my favourites. I used to have a plush of him, but it got destroyed and I was very sad.
Aw. I don't think I've ever had a plush of Spyro. I saw a small little one at a Best Buy once, and I thought about picking it up, but also I didn't. There was a PVC figure of Spyro. It was like $700, and I had to fight myself to not get it. I was like, do I want to throw $700 on this figure?
I have was it like that one where he's stood on a platform with a red gem under one of his claws?
That's one of them. There are a few.
that
let me see.
I actually have that one.
Oh, that one's only $100. Yeah, that's one of the cheaper ones. That one's cute.
There's a one with him and Sparks flying, and I wanted to get that, but I could not afford it.
Yeah, that's the one that I wanted to get. I had to like stop myself from getting it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me find it real quick. It's under Spyro Reignited. Oh, it's not 700. It's like 425.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I was like, I really wanted that. I was like, I can't. I know it's a pre-order, but I can't afford that pre-order. I was like, come on.
Here, this one. I'll send it to you privately. This figure right here. I really wanted this.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's huge.
And yeah,
as
Neko
well.
Annie. I also platinumed the Reignited trilogy. I platinumed it on PS4 and on PC. I played the heck out of that game.
Oh, I didn't know the figure was that big. Wow.
It's huge.
You got the dragon statue as well in the original Spyro pose. Wow. Yeah, the small.
I still want to get that figure so bad, but I have to find like, you know what? Dogecoin is doing pretty good. Maybe I could sell some Doge and get it.
What is Dogecoin?
Oh man, you know like Bitcoin and stuff or whatever the heck.
Yeah.
A whole month or two ago when the stock market was crashing, people were telling everyone to like put some money into Dogecoin, and so I did it as a joke, and I was just like, well, that money's gone. And Doge is doing really well. It's like a cryptocurrency, or like, you know, it's in the stock market and stuff. And
All right.
my investment, I put like I don't know, maybe $100 in while Dogecoin was like 2 cents. That $100 has turned into $1,600.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the investment. Wow. I mean, I've never really done stuff like that because I never understood how it worked, but...
Me either. Wow. I probably will never do it again after this because I couldn't be bothered. But it was a big thing going around. Everyone was like, invest in GameStop, invest in AMC, invest in Dogecoin. And so I'm like, okay, I'll do all of those because I'm a sheep.
Because they were investing, because they had that whole GameStop thing a few months ago as well, and everybody was investing in that. And I was like, well, okay. I was like, okay, what's going on? And then I said, oh, we're getting rich off GameStop, and it's like, oh, come on, what's happening? And then nobody was saying what was going on. They just said, hey, I'm making loads of money by investing in the stock market on GameStop. And then it turns out they've now made a documentary about it. I was like, what? Yeah. Oh, okay. It was really that big. Oh, wow. I probably should have put something in myself and see what happened. I had no idea what was going on. So a load of people got very rich that time. Oh, wow. Am I the only... What's she saying? Am I the only one just surprised that the Michael is here?
No, you shouldn't be. I'm not too hard to get a hold of. I'm just a dude. Yeah. I am just a guy.
Yeah.
If you have Twitter, I mean, I usually am on Twitter, and I usually see messages people send me on there. I'm not too hard of a guy to get a hold of. I'm not like this big mega celebrity or anything. I'm just, in my mind, I'm just a guy.
That's all we all are, really. I mean,
yeah.
I always, I mean, whenever I like meet people or whatever, I always, weird thing about me is I tend to put myself down to the point where I see myself as lesser than most people, because I feel
It's easy to kind of have that mentality and think that, because
yeah,
you know, I think a part of that is that you're very humble, but also like you kind of put yourself in a disposition there because you want to remain humble, but also you don't, while you want to be humble, you don't want to l- think of yourself as like being less than others is the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's hard habit to break it quite a bit.
It takes time. It's just something that you learn over time. But
I've been getting some help for it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm I'm 33. I'm still going, so I suppose it accounts for something.
yeah, exactly. I think that what matters is that you just keep holding strong and that you you just you keep doing what makes you happy, and you just proudly wear it on your sleeve. Do exactly what you want to do out of your like. You only live once. It's like take the most. Do what you want to do out of your life, and don't let other people bring you down if you can help it. It's
Yeah,
the thing is that we all have our own stuff going on in our lives, and people are gonna be judgmental. People are gonna be unnecessarily rude or mean.
mm,
Like especially right now with COVID. Like I know there's a lot of instances of people that you know are very much like, oh, I will not wear a mask. I will not stand 6 feet away from you. That's stupid. There's people that are rude in those
yeah,
situations and are not exactly thinking of other people's well-being. Like those people are completely like you need to stay away from those people. Obviously, um, don't be like that.
oh
I
yeah,
don't really know where I was going with that. Just don't uh, don't take shit from people is the thing.
yeah,
It's hard not to. I know it's hard to like speak up and be more vocal and defensive about things, but
mm.
can't let people push you around is the thing.
I mean, funnily enough, there is actually a Futurama quote from Bender that kind of gives that sort of vibe off, even though he says it in the way he would say it. But it's kind of true. He just says, he says, if there's one thing I've learned in life, is to not give a rat's ass about what other people say about you.
That's a very good quote. That is
Yeah,
honestly a pretty genuinely good quote.
yeah. The way he would say it, but it is a genuinely good thing to say.
Like
Oh,
that's advice people got to take into consideration is that people are gonna be judgmental and let like as much as you might not want them to be, there's some people you just can't change. So it's just a matter of like knowing not to involve yourself with them, just staying away from them and just letting them be miserable.
oh yeah, definitely. I saw a question there. What was the question? Da da da. Before I figure. Da, da. Can you do an impression of Aku from Samurai Jack?
I cannot. I can try my best, but it's not very good. Ah, foolish samurai warrior.
Like that's probably the best I could do.
Oh,
I'll have
What is the quote where he says like
I'll have a pizza extra thick.
what that extra thick thing he says? I love that line.
oh, that's brilliant. Oh, hey,
I love
oh,
that.
from Perfect. Hey, since both of your Sona's logo pets are cats, can you guys imagine them as Lackadaisy characters?
Ooh, Tracy drew my cat character as a lackadaisy character.
Uh,
Let me find it. Tracy, the author and creator of Lackadaisy, did draw Kovi Cat in Lackadaisy's art style. I need to find it. Let me find it.
oh, it's don't worry, Neko. If you've got a headache and you need to go, that's absolutely fine. But thanks for helping
Yeah,
out today.
take it easy. thanks for stopping by regardless.
All right. Thanks for helping out and being an admin. See you soon.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you, Shelly. I don't know if you want to put this on screen or not.
Let's have a look. Aw.
Here. Yeah, Tracy drew that. It's my KoFi cat, but as a Baja Blast hoarder.
Oh, it's cute. I'm making them in the bathtub. I don't know how to put it on the screen in the stream, actually. I'm still learning about it. But
That's okay.
I will just describe it to everyone. It's like a black and white image of KoFi cat kneeling in front of a bathtub filled with Baja Blast, and he's scooping them out with a ladle and filling bottles of it while turning around in the camera saying, like, I'm not doing anything incriminating.
Here, I'll try to find it. I know that it was posted on my birthday last year. I'll just go through all of Tracy's tweets until I find it.
Oh, Nana-kun, for me, if you found Spinel from Steven Universe crying, what would you do? I would ask her what's up and see if she wants to talk to me. And if she doesn't want a hug, I won't give it her because I don't want to force it. But she probably would, knowing her. But it's pretty much, I'd pretty much do the same as I would do with anyone else. I'd just be really nice about it.
Okay, I just posted the link, but I don't know if it actually went through or not because I don't know if links are allowed or not.
No, I don't know if links are allowed or not either. Actually, I think they are in a way, but it depends where it leads.
Here, if you want to post the link in the chat, because I think you could probably send the link. I found the tweet.
Oh yeah, I think Twitter's all right, and I think like other stuff like that. There we go. There's one. So yeah, there you go, everybody. Have a look at that. It's better than I described it.
Okay, I don't think it went through on my end. I don't think that links will go through. That's fine though. Oh, there it is. Okay, it just went through.
Yay.
Woo. Yeah, that's the image of KoFi cat that Tracy drew.
Aw. It is. I like that. It's cute. Oh, Becca wants to know what your favourite line is from Blush Blush.
My favorite line from Blush Blush is, "Find a penny, pick it up. And now you're aware of the feeling of your tongue in your mouth, and you're breathing intentionally. Tee-hee." It's like a stupid line. It's a stupid line where you just... There's also a line, there's an 18-plus version of the game where the characters are completely naked. And there's a line... let me find the exact quote real quick. It's one of my favorites. You'll hear why in just a second. Let me find it real quick. It's such a stupid line. Okay, search. Okay, it said, "Being naked clears one's head, I find. Unless one is in a place where nakedness is not appreciated, such as art galleries or Taco Bells." I had to say the word Taco Bell in Blush Blush.
Oh, naked Taco Bell. That'd be an interesting thing.
Let me see. There's other lines that I had. Is like Ichiban. I know Ichiban had a fun line too. I should probably find my favorite Ichiban line since I know that I just did Eli's. Let's see. What's my favorite Ichiban line? I'm looking through my lines.
And yes, everyone, there is a not safe for work patch for Blush Blush for an extra $5, I think.
There is, yes.
It's not that easy to find. You have to really look for it because Steam likes to hide adult stuff.
They do. That they do. Okay, where the heck is this?
Naughty kittens, Dan. Yes, naughty kittens. Why naughty kittens?
Okay, it was a line where Ichiban is like, hold on, can I do the voice right now? "I almost tore down my whole channel today." I can't. Wow, I went into Hugh Neutron there for a second.
Dude, Jimbo.
I don't think I can do the voice right now. because I think my energy is like depleted. But I'll say the line is like, I almost tore down my whole channel today, imagining you going back and watching all these old videos of me before I dyed my hair. Oh, I look so weird in them. Swear you won't watch them. It's like I scream that line in the game in like that Ichiban voice. I think it's one of my favorite lines because it's just so stupidly funny. And there were also like a lot of lines where I would just do like, where I'd laugh like that. I would try to have like these really weird, clumsy sounding mannerisms that I thought would fit him, and they were a lot of fun. I really had a good time recording for Blush Blush, and I know they're working on a new game called Hush Hush, and Eli is in it. I can say that Eli is in it, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for people to get to see that.
Is that the third sequel to that series? Because I think there was the first one with...
It's a visual novel, so it's got more of a story.
Ah, okay.
Hush Hush, only your love can save them. That's what the game is called. It's called Hush Hush, only your love can save them. It's basically a visual novel game where you can romance one of, I think, 5 girls, and there's a story. And Eli is like a side character, I think, that you just interact with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think there's other boys in there, too, from the games. I don't think Ichiban's in it, but I know a few other boys are in it. I think it's supposed to come out this year.
It wouldn't shock me if Volks was, because I think a lot of people liked him as well.
Oh, Volks is so popular. There's no way he's not.
Maybe this is just the asexual in me, but I don't understand why bad boys are so popular. I never got that.
I can understand why. I'm ace as well, but I think I get it, because I know a lot of people that thirst over bad boys. Again, people just like what they know will... People like characters or people that'll, like, degrade them. It's... Or will be... Like, they like someone that will absolutely destroy them, is probably the better way of putting it.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. I'll probably end up bringing this stream to an end soon, because I'm kind of honestly running out of things to say.
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom pretty bad, too.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think we should probably call it.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thanks for all joining in. If you didn't get your questions answered, I apologize. Oh,
how would Fantokyo react to seeing a ventriloquist?
I'll tell you this, he's not getting anywhere near me, because there's no strings on me. Never. Not even shoelaces. I'll never wear strings. Never! Not because I never learned how to tie my shoes, because obviously I know how to tie my shoes. I know how to tie my shoes, I swear.
You don't
no
wear...
strings on me.
You don't wear shoes.
Well, there's a good reason for that.
Yes?
And it's not because I don't know how to tie them. I swear.
No. I wonder if he's one of those, if he's one of the autistics who likes hugs. Because I'm a bit on-off about them. It depends who's doing it. Because I would hug him in a heartbeat. I would just say, I will squeeze the ever-loving life out of you right now. Because you are too precious. Oh dear. Yes, Discord died. Oh boy. Oh dear. Yes, it did. Oh dear, dear, dear. Discord did die, everybody. Oh shit. Well, that's not good, is it? Oh, good. Oh my god. Yeah, it did. Oh, wow. What is going on? Looks like we're having trouble connecting. Oh boy. Oh, how did Discord... What is going on? Oh, this is bad. This is... Right, what we'll do is we will give it a couple of minutes. Because for some reason... It's not coming through. Hold on. It's not coming through for some reason. I don't get what's going on. What I might have to do is reset Discord. I'm probably going to have to. Because it's not working. Oh. Yeah, I'll just reset Discord because I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh dear. Oh, that's it now. Hold on. Hello? Oh dear. It was connecting through to my iPad, everybody, and Discord on my computer has decided to go, but it's apparently fine on my... Oh, it's completely out? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, no.
Some servers are still up, but a lot of servers are gone right now, yeah.
Yeah, you're coming through on my iPad now because it's the only one that works. Oh,
Really?
yeah, but they can hear you.
Oh my gosh, am I audible on stream from your, iPad?
I'm holding the iPad microphone up to my microphone, so they should be able to hear you.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess this is probably the best place to end, then.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a Fantokyo cut off, but yeah, I think he did cut a string, and it was Discord's.
Fantokyo killed the stream.
He did.
I destroyed Discord. I win.
He did. He really did. Oh, he needs to behave. Okay.
I will not.
Yes, you will, young man. Get on top of the fridge.
Why would I go on top of the fridge?
Just get on top of the fridge.
I'd rather be inside of it. All of the delicious food is inside of the fridge.
All right, get inside the fridge.
Well, I will happily.
Oh. But yeah, we'll call it then, since Discord's deciding to be weird. But thank you so much for coming on and joining me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for stopping by and watching. Hope you guys all had a good time and enjoyed.
Yeah, same. Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is @Kovax, Kovox. I'm working on a few projects right now. I heavily recommend checking out Lackadaisy, which is @LackadaisyFilm, LackadaisyFilm. That was a lot of letters, so I don't blame you if you can't keep up. But Lackadaisy is a good one. Ashley's new cartoon Farfetched is in development, and I'm really excited for that. I don't voice anybody in that, but I'm still really excited for it. So please check that out. It's Farfetched Show on everything, on Twitter and on Instagram, I think. Yeah, that's all I got to plug.
And for my plugs, it's probably going to be, well, we're right here on my YouTube for comic voicing stuff. I also started doing fan fiction, some of you have noticed now, so I'm doing storytelling and that. You can also find me on Twitch at Shelly Kitten. Oh no, at Real Shelly Kitten is my Twitch, because I don't know why I called myself that, because Shelly Kitten was taken, I guess. And I've also got my Twitter, which is at Shelly_Kitten_, again, because I couldn't just put Shelly Kitten. And what was my other thing? Yeah, Patreon, which I do come under Shelly Kitten on that one. At the moment, I've got some patrons, but at the moment I'm in the process of deleting one of the tiers because some confusing stuff's gone on, and I'm gonna go and sort that out. I'll let you know more about it sooner, but I do have a Patreon, which is Shelly Kitten, and obviously right here on YouTube. But that's pretty much it. I'm not the best at advertising. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll see you when I put the next comic video will be up tomorrow, as always. So I'll see you all soon, and thank you all for joining me, and thank you for the donations. Those were a shocker, especially you, Ripstud. I want to know where your money tree is, because I need some.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.